Good morning and welcome to the Hawaii Board of Optometry. Before the meeting is called to order, we will play a short video to explain the procedures for this meeting and to explain how members of the public can interact and participate with the board members.
Sorry, Mark, can you make me a co-host? I'm not a co-host yet.
Welcome to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. When the meeting begins momentarily, the chair will take a roll call, explain any specific rules for this particular board, and then move to public comment. The name of the board member will appear on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For instance, this is board member Y, and this is board member E. Public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. You can indicate that you are ready to testify by clicking on the Raise Hand button being circled by the mouse on your screen now. At the appropriate time, the board will recognize you to speak and ask you to unmute your mic as shown here. Again, public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. Public attendees will not be able to unmute their microphone until recognized by the board. Public attendees who are recognized to testify will be asked to identify themselves by name and their affiliated organization if applicable. Please mute your microphone when you are finished speaking as a courtesy to others and members of the board. Public attendees will not be able to unmute themselves after the testimony is completed unless recognized again after raising their hand. At some point during the meeting, the board may choose to move into executive session. When the board moves into executive session, the board members' microphones and video feeds will be turned off, and a similar screen as you see now will be displayed. When the board returns from executive session, their microphones will be turned on as well as their video cameras. Welcome again to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. At this time, the chair will call the meeting to order and take a roll call, as well as explain any additional rules that may be specific to this board.
Internet access. To view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. You will be asked to enter your name. The board requests that you enter your full name, but you may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You'll also be asked for an email address. You may fill in this field with any entry in an email format, example name@email.com. Your microphone will be automatically muted. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may click the raised hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before speaking and mute your microphone after you finish speaking. Phone access. If you cannot get internet access, you may get audio-only access by calling the Zoom phone number listed at the top of the agenda. Upon dialing the number, you'll be prompted to enter the meeting ID, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting ID, you will be asked to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering star and then 9 on your phone's keypad. After entering star and then 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. A voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you're finished speaking, please enter star and then 6 again to mute yourself. For both internet and phone access, when testifying, you'll be asked to identify yourself and the organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a specified date and time. The information will be provided on the board's website. I will now take roll call. Members, when I call your name, please respond with present or here. And if you're joining us remotely, indicate if there's anyone with you at your location. Dr. Wallace Kojima,
Present, and no one here but myself.
Dr. Clay Searle,
Present.
Ms. Gail Chang,
Present.
and I, Dr. Paul Chin, I'm also present. So first on the agenda, we'll call the meeting to order. The time is 9:08 a.m. Okay, so we're moving on to the next agenda. It's the approval of open session and the executive session from February 12th, 2024 to approve the minutes. Is there anyone who would like to provide testimony on agenda item 2?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Chair. No one wish to provide testimony.
Okay, are there any amendments or corrections to the minutes on February 12th? Good, okay. So seeing it looks clean, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So move to approve the minutes.
Ms. Gail Chang, motion to approve, and second,
Dr. Stroll, second.
Dr. Clay Searle. Seeing no objection, the motion passes. Agenda item 3, applications. Is there anyone that would like to provide testimony on agenda item 3?
Thank you, Chair. No one wish to provide testimony.
Okay, so just as a courtesy, we will read the approved applications. So there are 10 of them. OD 1022 Mark Bryant, OD 1023 Brian Sixkiller, OD 1024 Alexandria Rawls, OD 1025 Nevada Foskett. They're approved for DPA certification. And for TPA certification is OD 1014 Jerome Nelson, OD 1022 Mark Bryant, and OD 1024 Alexandria Rawls. And we have 2 license restorations. OD 821 Vanessa Villoria and OD 815 Darren Morcheski. So they've already been vetted. Do I have a motion to approve?
I motion to approve.
Wallace Kojima, caught you by surprise. Okay, second, Gail Chang. Seeing no objections, the motion to ratify passes. Okay, next up on the agenda is request for CE approval. Who is that this time?
Dr. Searle. But wait, you need to ask about testimony.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
That's okay.
So as far as agenda item 4, request for CE approval, is there anyone who would like to provide testimony?
Thank you, Chair. No one wish to provide testimony at this.
Thank you, Mia. And Dr. Searle, your report.
Okay, there was 2 requests, 24-003 by the Hawaii Optometry Association. Title Hawaiian Optometry C Seminar. They're requesting 4 hours and TPM 4 hours. Approved for both of those. And then the second one is 24-004 by the Hawaii Vision Specialist. Titled The Ocular Benefits of Actar Gel. And they're requesting 2 hours and 2 hours of TPA, and that's approved also.
Thank you very much, Dr. Searle. Do I have a motion to approve the CEs?
I move to approve the city, Gail Chang.
Gail Chang, and a second,
I'll second, Dr. Kojima.
and seeing no objections, we will motion to approve the 2 CEs passes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Clay. Okay, agenda item 5, new business. Is there anyone who would like to provide testimony on agenda item number 5?
Thank you, Chair. No one wish to provide testimony.
Thank you. So at this time, I'll pass the baton to our EXO, Terry.
Thank you. Dr. Sherilyn Lau is requesting approval of the trade name Mid-Pacific Eye Care. This trade name has been approved in the past under Dr. Kevin Liu. His license is no longer active. However, Dr. Liu and Dr. Lau are part of the same corporation. So I see no other names that are similar that would cause confusion and would don't have any problems if the board is okay with approving this.
Okay, thank you for your work. Seeing that it looks good, I did look it over also and no problems. Do I have a motion to approve the trade name?
Dr. Searle, motion to approve the trading.
Dr. Searle, motion to approve, and do I have a second?
Gail Chang, second.
Gail Chang, second. Seeing there are no objections, the motion passes for Mid-Pacific Eye Care. Thank you very much. And agenda item 6, how quickly we get to this. Next board meeting. And before that, thank you everyone for rescheduling for today. That's very nice. Next boarding meeting will be Monday, August 19th, 2024, 9 a.m. Same room as before or not scheduled yet?
Currently looks like we'll be in Queen Liliuokalani.
And I'll be in person or by Zoom. And agenda item number 9. There being no further business, the meeting is adjourned at 9:15 a.m. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending.
Thank you all.